Yvette Basica here, October 6th, 2021. It's like, I don't know, close to 6 o'clock tonight. I was prepared all day today to have my meeting with my attorney and social worker from the public defender's place in Los Angeles for my conservatorship paperwork and, things that I can and cannot do, things like that. And I think someone could have broken in. My parents were gone for about both of them for about an hour from 2:13 to about 3 o'clock roughly today. And I have poison all over me again, so I'm really not sure what had happened or if somebody fully came in. I don't know how else I would have gotten it on me because I was clean when I first walked into my room. Anyway, a little disturbed about that. And then I was prepared for my meeting with her, and I had about, roughly 30 points that I wanted to discuss. And I've already written her previous emails about abuse and overall what I would like from my conservator, which is my mom, and what my rights are, and she would not go over my points with me. She kept saying, I can set up a court hearing if you want, or you can call the police, but I'm not going to go over the individual points with you. And I said, well, if I do that, then how am I supposed to prepare myself if I don't even know what my rights are? I'm not going to walk into a court case without knowing what I can and cannot do. And then I have no rebuttal. You're supposed to work up your arguments with your clients so that you can prepare. And, she wouldn't do it. And then she said, well, I offered you to talk with a social worker with your mom and you refused. And I said, no, I did not. I said, I would like to be present while you talk to her. And I've been waiting for you guys to talk to her. And I would like to go over my points before we end up talking with her. And she said, sure, you can send me the email, but I'm not going to reply with anything that I haven't already said before, which is you can have a court hearing or you can call the police. So that's what I get. So Danielle Sullivan and Leslie Mendoza was the social worker that was in the conversation that did not defend me for my rights either. And my last public defender, when I was on conservatorship a long time ago, not a long time ago, a couple of years ago, was Jonathan Petrak, who refused to call me back or respond to emails or any correspondence for about the whole time I was on conservatorship, maybe about 4 years. I think I was on it for 3.5, 4 years, something like that. And I finally, just got the court case, and then I got off of it immediately because I finally got a court hearing because they finally called me back. I literally had to sit there for that long and didn't have any of my rights. So it's happening again. It's happening again. It's happening again. And I said, I would like to live in my own place because I live with my parents. And she said, well, you have to have your conservator approve that. And I said, no, I can have a hearing with the judge if I refuse what she says. And because I said that to her, she goes, oh, yeah, you can have a placement hearing in front of the judge. And that was basically it. So if I don't find out the details myself of what my rights are legally, then I'm going to have my lawyer lie to me. That's what's going to end up happening. Because the mental health courthouse is rigged. The judges are rigged. The public defenders are rigged. I don't know about everybody because I haven't met everybody, so I'm not going to be concrete about that. But I would have to say probably a lot of them. Probably a lot of them. When I went to the mental courthouse before, a while ago, I forgot exactly where it was. It was like 6 or 7 years ago. It was pretty bad when I walked in. There were a lot of perps around, like the whole entire courthouse, and it was pretty disturbing. It was very disturbing. And so I knew as soon as I had walked in, using my own instinct, that the whole place was rigged. And if you don't know what's going on with Britney Spears, if you haven't listened to that, she's been put through the ringer. Not as bad as me with what the abuse that I get, but I don't know, probably pretty bad, probably pretty high up there. And she's been on it for a while. So I feel really bad for her. And, you know, she's probably, you know, a little bit more vulnerable than I am in a lot of ways. And she has not fought back really, really hard, especially in the beginning. Because when you get in the system, you really don't know what your rights are. So it's just really disgusting.